guys. I am waking up in my new digs, my new place, at least for the next couple of days. And let me just tell you, I slept luxuriously. This is probably the best bed that I've had since I've been in Tanzania. I don't know what this bed has on it or what it's made of, but it's the first bed that feels like a mattress from the States, and I think it's like 15 inches thick. Oh my gosh. Oh, I slept well. I slept so well it wasn't real. So now I'm gonna get up and walk around the house tonight. So here we go. You hear the birds chirping. I'm gonna turn the kettle on. I love this too. I don't actually have to light the stove. Oh, wrong one. I'm gonna cook some lentils today so I can have some lentil soup. I always try to walk around the house. Wherever I'm staying, just check, make sure everything is good. It's all secure. Oh, I'll put the heavy duty lock on. Let me show y'all. So even if you got a key, you can't get up in this joint. It's a beautiful morning. Mm-hmm. Just peaceful. I'm gonna come out here if it's not wet and sit out here and have my coffee. See what? Well, I don't even know if I have coffee, but this right here is like being able to have an oasis with trees in the heart of the city. So Curious Tanzania did a fantastic job of bringing some of Mother Nature, some of Earth to us, because we are in the middle of the city area, and so there aren't a lot of trees because there's so many buildings and houses and stuff like that. This is beautiful. It's wonderful. I don't even know if every house has a tree, but I'm so happy that they have one here so that I can get up and I feel like I am, in nature. So I'm gonna get some tea or something this morning. Sit and have a little wake me up. A little wake me up this morning. And just see what I've got planned. I am going to see another house today to rent, possibly. Oh, I like this. Sip slow and carry on. I want to sip slow. And there's a song that says that, something like that. She actually has a coffee press. What? First one I've seen. Like I said, you guys, this place is like fully stocked. So I have some non-coffee coffee. It's like it's my tea that I drink in the States. So I'm gonna use this. It's caffeine free. It's not actually coffee beans. It's carob powder and all kinds of other things. So you guys know I got back to Dar yesterday. And I'm happy to be back. Interestingly enough, y'all know I love nature, but I think I like a nice mix, and I feel like Dar gives me a nice mix. It gives me some city, it gives me some entertainment if I want to get out and about, shake a tail feather, you know, whatever, I can do that in Dar. And then also be close to a beach, be close to access for more natural type things. Get my tripod. I don't know how I thought I was about to make this coffee and hold this phone. So yeah, I mean, I really like options, you know, the option of whether or not, you know, I want city life, non-city life. But, you know, I can do it in a couple, you know, like 20 minutes. I can make that decision. You know, it's not some drastic thing, you know, where I gotta go 8 hours away. Now, that's so funny. I boiled out all my water. But anyway, like I was saying, you know, I like the idea of having the ability to go from, you know, city living to country living in a matter of steps sometimes. It makes all the difference in the world. Like, if you want straight country, there are so many places that you could be here. If you want nature, if you want lush green, hiking, and you don't want any city life really, unless you go into town, and that's like, you know, Mayberry City in terms of size. There's so many places here for that. There's just a wealth of options. Tanzania alone, I mean, this is only my third country, and technically really my second one that's truly considered motherland Africa. And most of the places when we visit them, we're visiting the touristy areas, the commercial spots, you know, where everybody goes. Put this in the fridge. And so when you're frequenting places where everybody goes, ooh, this mango looks good. You're only seeing like a part of that space, you know. You're seeing where, you know, they want the tourists to go, where, you know, things are going to look like they advertise, you know, that kind of thing, you know. Just that it's like more of a touristy type kind of thing. And sometimes you want the access of, you know, the touristy options without the touristy feel. And that's how I am. Like, I want access. I want to have this mango, y'all. I want to have things and be able to, you know, come and go and do the things that I'd like to do. But I'd also, I'd like to be able to be off the beaten path if I want. So, it's one of the reasons why I'm okay with Dar. I don't know if this is a completely settling point, but it is nice to get settled. I can't lie to you. It is really nice to get into a place where I'm not going to be moving around, at least all my stuff. And I can like move kind of freely, but have a place that I can chill in, so to speak. I have a little ginger. I put it in with my coffee, my herbal coffee. It's like basically tea that has the flavorings of coffee. So I like the way coffee tastes. I don't necessarily care about the lift. I just like coffee, and I love ginger. You can't go wrong with I'm gonna sit this in here and let this sit for like a couple minutes, and then I'll make my coffee, and we'll go and have this fantastic mango. I'm back. The bugs are kind of getting me. I don't think they're mosquitoes. I think they're like little gnats or something. So I don't think they care that I put neem oil on this morning. But anyway, I'm actually enjoying being outside, the fresh air of the morning before everybody starts hustling and bustling. Gonna have my mango. It's like my meat. My meat. When everybody says you don't eat meat, and I say yes, I eat the meat. I eat meat almost every day. Good meat. So good. So anyway, so that's the routine, guys. This last year has been one where habits and routine are kind of almost out the window sometimes. So I'm trying to create some normalcy and do things regular. But again, when you're moving around, it makes it kind of tough. And then I'm just lacking my discipline right now. A lot of mental fog, brain fog, and things going on back at home with my parents basically since the day I left. Luckily, my two younger brothers have been around, and even when I talk about, is it necessary? Do I need to come back home? For different things, they are first up to say, we can handle this. So, really just trying to get some boots on the ground, so to speak. Yeah, I don't know if my neem oil is working, because I think those are mosquito bites. They got me. I put some on too. But anyway, get some boots on the ground here. There's so many opportunities. So, from what I hear, Tanzania is nowhere near as, oh my God, the juice is everywhere. Nowhere near as developed as like Kenya, maybe even Ghana, Nigeria. I've never been to any of those, but it is a development country. So if you are wanting and ready to invest some dollars, this is the place to do it, and this is the time. The time is now. So I am looking to partner up with some people and making the appropriate connections. I'm trying to get some homework done, do some running around, but get the energy. And that's kind of why I came on today. It's like, this cup says it all. Sip slow and carry on. I got to carry on. There's things I got to do. And it's not just for me. It's for everybody in my camp. It's for everybody still fighting a fight back home. That's ready to get out of that fight. I'm kind of a proponent of, if I'm going to fight, let me fight the battle I want to fight. Like I was telling you guys about the accident we were in the other day. If I'm going to die, let it be because I created the situation. Not because of the carelessness or whatever of somebody else. So, you guys get the gist of what I'm saying. And so, it's, how you put all your time and effort into, just some task, maybe even, a project or a job even. I quit my job last year, and y'all, it's almost been an exact year. A couple more days will be my 1 year anniversary of being corporate job free. We can fight battles forever. And many people say, don't quit, don't be a quitter, this, that, and the other. But sometimes it's not the quitting. It's being strong enough to know when to turn left. Being strong enough to know when that fight is no longer ours. The song say, the battle is not yours, it's the Lord's. Sometimes we try to stay in fights because we're just more comfortable. Like I stayed at my job, I stayed in that fight for 19 years, and I would love to have retired. But I felt like every time I wanted to retire, they extended the retirement time frame, and maybe they didn't, and I just wasn't close enough. To me, at this day and time, 19, 20 years, if it would have been 20 years, I would have stayed one more year. I would have stuck it out probably to retire in a few days. You know what I'm saying? But one of the things I know was, like, a lot of times, we stay in these fights because we think we're fighting for, us, our integrity, our hard work. And one of the things I want to say is sometimes you could fight, you could be in this fight, putting all your energy into something that don't have your name on it, and end up either walking away eventually, or even being pushed away, and having nothing left to fight your own fight, to fight the fight you really want to fight, the battle that takes you to your destiny, your purpose. And I just, want to kind of call that out, that, it's okay to start thinking selfishly. It's okay to, I'm learning this, it's okay to say no simply because, maybe it's time to put you first. You don't always have to be inconvenienced or uncomfortable in situations because, somebody else wants you to do something. Or it seems like for everybody else, this is the safe road. We've lived in this is the safe road for far too long. And I just question what we consider to be safe. Salaam, what is safe? That's peaceful. What's peaceful for us in reality when you're fighting every day, when you're afraid every day? Some people say, I'm not afraid of the tactics and things that go on in the US or anywhere, but we live certain ways. We have trained ourselves and our children and our family up to be cognizant of things that could happen. And you have that everywhere, but when you have to be cognizant of what could happen to you because of the color of your skin, one of the most involuntary things that you could ever be treated heinously for, the color of your skin. And yet this is something that many of us have endure, pray we don't encounter. And we fight to be a part of that. We fight for acknowledgement of it. And sometimes I wonder why. Why do we need someone to acknowledge what we already know is fact? We already know it's true. So we try to get the basic bare minimum still. In the Bible, they talk about flood, clearing and the earth and starting all over, and the next one will be fire. Sometimes you gotta burn things down, start from scratch, to get rid of it. Evil begets evil. Heinousness will reap its due reward. And I'm going to talk about this later on, but I'm just touching on some things that, that I think about regularly, the things that kind of drive me, the things that, make me think and wonder, why are we here? Maybe that'll be my series, why are we here? And here it could be anywhere. It could be wherever you are. It could be your mental state, your physical state. But do we ask ourselves, why are we here? Are we just doing what everybody else is doing? What everybody else tells us is comfortable? Once you get to the age where you can actually think for yourself, are you actually thinking for yourself? So anyway, you guys, this is just I just thought I'd pop on regular day with Ali, just vlogging, talking, just being out loud with my thoughts on video to share with you guys. If you, are looking to invest, if you are looking to possibly make changes in your life, and hit me up in the comments and let me know what you're striving for, what you're wanting to do. If you envision what I'm saying, give me a thumbs up or something, because I think the real task is finding the circle that's not afraid to leave what has been painted as our destiny. And I just have a hard time believing the greatest people and we know that by how we're treated everywhere. That means that we've got to have something great about us to be treated so poorly. But that the greatest people were meant to be born and die this way. It's got to be something bigger, right? This can't be it. So anyway, think on that. I'm going to get out of here, you guys. Finish up my herbal coffee. Take down some notes, plan my day, and get focused and get moving. I'm going to carry on. So, you guys know the drill. Toodles and noodles. Peace and hair grease.